about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest.
Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Colin Moran, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Chris Sale will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you...
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
First offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah. No ball.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Next, here is Robbie Grossman, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some offers mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Into the box now, Willie Castro. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. A dozen home runs and 61 RBIs. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That two-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Two-out double left stranded. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at Matt Boyd. And, you know, one of the keys for Matt Boyd when he's good, he has that slider, and that's his binky. That's his bread and butter. He needs to have that to be successful. He struggles at times, giving up multiple hits and innings. One of the keys, establish the strike zone early to give him a chance to use that good hard slider.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And there's ball 2 now. Three and 1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he sat on the curveball there, and he yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
So now it's Bryan Reynolds.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled away.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Reynolds is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Ramos has got it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's Gregory Polanco looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A little bouncer. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
At the plate now is Colin Moran. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Ready now is Jeimer Candelario. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Fouled off. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
That is 7.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. On to Sheffield and gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Career homer number 149. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate now, Michael Perez.
The catcher, number 5.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there, base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Sale.
In now, Chris Sale, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Perez, base runner at first with one out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
To the plate now, Kevin Newman. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Brian Reynolds.
So 2 on with 2 away. And that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Looking to minimize the damage here as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Candelario has a play, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder, number 15, Nomar Mazara.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's out.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Next, it'll be Matthew Boyd. Now here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. So now into the box is Victor Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Runner, yes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Willie Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We play 2.5. It's the Pirates 3 and the Tigers 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So with 1 away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing grounder to the right side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Moran doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. But the throw is well up the line and he scores easily.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
And stepping in, Joey Gallo off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Moran stands at second with 2 gone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 2-1 pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 3-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Moran isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Here's Jonathan Schoop now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's up.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 out, bases empty, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit high and deep to right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He won't get there, and it's into the gap. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Polanco, but this will land untouched. Comes set with the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Bucks out in front, 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Michael Perez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The pitcher, number 41, Chris.
Now it'll be Chris Sale looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Perez on at first, nobody out. Popped up, Candelario in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The center fielder.
Next it'll be Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's out.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. And he fouls this one off. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The third baseman.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Pirates strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Tigers.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. First delivery to him. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. This one's flared down the right field line. Newman stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matthew Boyd.
And now Matthew Boyd struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy is probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Check on first by Sale, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. Pirates lead it 4-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And now the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colin Moran.
So now here is Colin Moran. He doubled his last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Julio Teheran, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Two and 0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
you have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2. Fouled off. Teheran sets. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And the payoff pitch on the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Robbie Grossman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
To third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Willie Castro.
Now into the ball. Castro, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it 4-1.
I'm out of chase, money in case, clear the base, pick up the pace. I'm out of chase, money.
Now at the plate is Michael Perez. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth.
Number 5.
First pitch on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Perez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Mazara is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Sale.
Next to stand in is Chris Sale. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. That's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The center fielder, number 10.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another 0-2 home.
Ball outside.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He'll try again, 1-2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches, 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Tigers 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. First offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So the next to bat will be Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
For the Pirates, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First offering on its way. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Fouled away. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory
Polanco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Fouled off. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here comes the 1-2. And he got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy
Now
chase
batting,
out of the
first
zone.
baseman,
When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 5-1.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 15, Nomar Mazara.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Harold Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
First pitch of the AB now. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Popped up. Sale calls for it, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 5-1. Daniel Norris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, 1 down.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now to the plate, here is Joey Gallo. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Perez is off at first with 2 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead this one though 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count. Into
the windup and the pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Now back.
A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Flew out last time up. Here's the 0-1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Schoop rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard toward first. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in next, Miguel Cabrera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Candelario rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Richard Rodriguez gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Big RBI knock right here in the top half of the ninth to cut the deficit to 1 run. You could start to feel the tension a little bit. That pitcher might be holding that ball a little bit longer. That's when you miss over the heart of the plate.
Cole Peterson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
In now, Victor Reyes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Up next,
boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there he goes towards second. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Akil Baddoo will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 60, Akil Baddoo.
Joe Jimenez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Joe Jimenez.
Kevin Newman stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. The Buccos find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Reyes comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Key Bryant Hayes.
Next to hit, Ke'Bryan Hayes grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that one yanked just foul. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Detroit capitalized on a huge 9th inning on the way to the win. Daniel Norris claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joe Jimenez closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.